Dotted throughout the landscape of LBL, you will see these historical markers placed in memory of once thriving communities. This is the Oakland School marker, located in the African American community where close by once stood Mount Pleasant Church and has the Mount Pleasant Cemetery. If you listen close, you may still hear the chatter of children's voices heading home from school, a distant memory of life between the rivers. In LBL, it is May of 2025, May 9th, and we're getting ready to walk through the gate that leads down to what I call the bunkers, and where many people have suggested where the 82 massacre site happened. Lots of foliage here in early May. There was clothes laying over that way, but do you still see them?
No.
Yeah, leaf cover. The last time we were down here, I think there was a lock on that gate.
Yeah.
There's the first hint of what used to be here. There, and right back there. There's the first bunker, or whatever that is, some kind of concrete block foundation. This is the grave of a dog here close to the bunkers. This tree's growing odd. We are at Boswell 2 Cemetery down near Boswell Landing Campground. And there is a very interesting little cemetery up here that we're going to go check out. Okay, odd turn of events. I was making my way up through this path, and I was filming, I had it filming as I was coming up through here, and I found this. Took a couple of pictures of this because I can take pictures while I'm filming. And then as I panned around to the cemetery, I walked up to the cemetery here, and then I realized that my phone was not recording anymore, and I never pushed stop. These look like the little foot ends that they have on some graves. There's one here. There's one there. And the other one is right there. Come around to the side. Here's the markers. And then I noticed the tree pullover. So the tree pullover's right here, right next to the grave. And then down there is the X. Here is the other grave that's here. John Edward, infant son of John and Elizabeth Boswell, October 7th, 1901, November 25th, 1901. That's sad. Let's take a closer look at this tree bend. Won't get too close because I don't want to get close to that down tree right there, just in case we got snakes. There's that. I mean, I see nothing wrong with that. It's not an absolutely huge tree. Doesn't have huge branches on it that would weigh it down to do this. Let's see what it looks like at the end over here. It's holding it down. There are some rock here. But I just don't know what's holding this tree down.
I think I might step away over here.
It is kind of bent around that tree a little bit. I heard that too. We now travel the dirt road that leads to the cemetery to visit and pay respect to the late Cleo Griffin. He was the last resident of the LBL. He was a World War II veteran, and when he returned from the war, he lived with his sister at times. but he would walk the 15 miles to return to that childhood home in LBL.